I hope I'm clearly audible and yeah, I think first of all, welcome to this live session. Actually, it's we had a very nice closure as well yesterday. It was pretty much bearish actually after a long time. And also, if you look at it in front of the screen, I think it's pretty much looking great actually at this point of time. So practically, you know, um, whew. Well, I think BTC is looking absolutely terrible at this point. It's like terrible as fuck. It's like lots of liquidity is lying here. You see this. It's like a screw point. I think I would like to see the sweep of this face basically before we just can have some nice rebounds. People are going to expect bounce, bounce, bounce. I think it don't make sense for BTC to bounce here because it's like if BTC is really bouncing from here to these levels, it would mean that this motherfucker is going for a big wave one. We are going for wave two, and I think we're not going to stop until 29K then. So practically, I would like BTC to literally just finish this move as soon as possible. Why? Because go USD dominance. Look at the USD dominance, guys. The USD dominance chart it will come on your screen in a matter of seconds. But the USDT dominance perfectly as predicted the bounce from the 786 Fibonacci levels and the blue box. What did I mention few days back that as soon as we start dipping in the blue box, that would be our exit for the longs and we start building the short positions on the USDT dominance and we start building the short positions on the whole overall market. Okay. So the USDT dominance. So basically, right now, what you're seeing is the BTC chart. What I'm saying, I would not like to see BTC bouncing from here to 42K levels. I would just like it to see it's dumping, 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 and finish this move. Now, what you're seeing in front of your screen is the USDT. Uh, you know, okay, there's no lag on the screen. Are you sure? Cool. So it's like a going smooth, right? I don't know why I'm seeing some lag at my end. Oh, okay. There's no lag actually. Oh, cool. I got it now. Basically, yeah. Because apparently I'm also having my YouTube stream running, so that yeah, I'm just seeing the screen and it's like okay. So basically, USD dominance is is perfectly playing the plan I want. It's forming like a very nice symmetrical triangle here, not kind of an ascending. It can be, it could have been ascending triangle. It could have a descending triangle. It is forming like more like a symmetrical triangle here. What you would want to see is like A, B, C, D, E, and a breakout on the USA dominance, and then it's so I think it's right now the US dominance is very bullish. I think we are down. We literally bounced from the blue box. You see the blue box? I mentioned 2 days, 3 days back as well. That literally exit the blue box. That's it. That's what I would want. Now, if you see here the US dominance, I think most of the people will be anticipating US dominance to dump like these and from like a more side shoulder like this, and then come possibility is there. But what I would want to see is US dominance forming a very nice bull flag and most likely it's just going to have a breakout like this and going to squeeze these highs. Maybe we can just go here and recheck at these levels and then maybe we can see some nice relief bounce. But that relief bounce is quickly going to be, just turn it down to like a dump, so practically it's just going to be very quick, guys. The question is, this is very bullish. It's like so fucking bullish. The only problem is usually dominance is literally ready for this big move to the 5.5%. Okay. The question is how it is going to come. Like if it just go like this, then it's like BTC is going to form like it should hold the levels of this. It should literally go here, sweep these lows, form like a very nice accumulation zone. So practically, what you would want to see on, USD dominance versus BTC is that the USD dominance slightly go up and BTC literally forming like a nice rising wedge here on the time frame. What you would want to see is the sweep of these lows lows. Of course, you're going to get some nice bounce in the middle of the thing because it can't directly go down. It just have to have some internal wave bounce. So probably it's going to be like, one, two, three, and this is like we are moving forward at this point. You have this wave down to the wave five, to the weekly opens, and and then we're going to bounce like V shape. We go to like this, accumulate. That was the wave four. Again, start jumping back down, and sweep these lows. People are going to buy heavily, but it just don't not to stop. And the bounce is lastly going to happen at the levels. Which levels you're going to see the bounce? 35,500 to $35,800 levels. Practically these levels. These are the levels where you want to see the bounce, and that's exactly why I'm predicting that these are the levels where you're going to see the wave three bounce. And from there, you need to have a nice bounce with monthly opens retest. It's going to be like, the monthly open retest, reject, and then come back down again, sweep this low. That's exactly where what I'm predicting. One more push up, BTC down, and then use the dominant start having that one more dip down where BTC retraces back up, and then we just pump it back up where BTC really has the final move down. I think the best is going to be like the monthly POC test is going to 31,700 levels in absolute bull bear zone for me. Absolutely bull bear zone. It's like you lose these levels and it's an end game because then it's going to go literally, like this. It's just going to dump. It's just going to sweep this levels, maybe like a fake out and form a nice range here, and go for the big fake out like this with $25,000 levels. Well, if you look at the form, right now we are forming a big range. I identified this range, when everybody was like shouting 50 to 52,000. But I identified this range. We long here, we shorted here. We did not. We long here for a scalp. We got out here. Maybe we shorted here. Again shorted here. We took profits at this point, started longing as well, stop down. And now I'm saying that I would like to short it, or maybe play some scalps like the short entry is gone actually. So now it's like you just have to maybe I would not like to see something like this in the be honest if you ask me like a $25,000 down. That would be so insane. It's just going to be like nuts. Very much nuts. So but I'm going to literally monitor the wave counts. I'm literally going to monitor the moves as well. Well, but we are not in the bear market. Clearly, we are not in the bear market. Right now, what you're seeing in front of is like the way, the RSI is pretty upward. The RSI literally broke up. You see, yeah, you got that. This was a buy zone, but the price is not even making the midpoint of 40,970. No, uh, it's not even testing those levels, but the RSI has already reached the midstream levels. Yeah, I mean the literally the mid levels, which clearly indicates that there is there's a constant sell pressure building up here. But what you would want to see is one more week down like this and then up. On the higher time frame, my view on the BTC is clear. You can just watch it. What I mentioned on the Phoenix. This is going to be an absolute last opportunity. Like sell your house or whatever you want to do. It's an absolutely last opportunity. Absolutely. Last opportunity for the final leg up. No, it's not in a bear market. Going to 24K is still not in the bear market. It will be an absolute last opportunity for you guys to buy BTC before we just go to the new all-time highs. Now, if you look at this chart when I posted a few days back in my corner as well regarding the BTC, regarding the BTC line chart. What I mentioned is BTC is absolutely going to hold these levels, and we are accumulating. Now, there is two questions here. This move down is like a W, or maybe like just yeah, W, and we go like X, and this was a truncated Y, or maybe like A, B, and C. Like A, this is A, B, and we are forming some M pattern here. Accumulation is happening, or maybe like this. We are bottom already. There is a possibility that this whole move down is the bottom. This is the bottom, and this was the wave one, and this is like A, B, and this motherfucker goes down like a double bottom kind of a thing. But we don't. We just sweep this lows 35,000 and 34,000 holds. And if you just accumulate, and we start pumping back up like this, people are going to look for 33,000 lows goes, we never go there, and it start pumping back up. So practically what I'm trying to say here is the faster the BTC dumps, the more faster it's going to pump. That's what I'm saying. Okay? So practically, what I'm trying to say is I would be very happy if BTC would have swept these highs. Literally. This highs and then down. Would be very happy. It would have filled over the short orders at 46,800 and then down to 13,000 would be nice. But this kind of a move tells me that there is a very high probability that BTC might not just be doing like 1, A, B, C, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this whole move up is like just wave 1. So practically there is a very high probability that there is a bullish count. Is we are already bottom. This is wave 1 and we are in the wave 2, A, B, and C. C is going to go down like this for 0.886 Fibonacci levels, and then we go up like this. So practically we're going to, what I'm thinking on the BTC is on the, for the wave 2 kind of target is going to be like, we just go here and sweep this low. So practically what you want to see is wave 2, then it's going to be like W, X, and Y. Practically it's going to be something like this. We accumulate, we don't sweep this lows just like equal highs, forming like a very nice harmonic kind of a structure, and we flip these levels and start bullish, pumping. But that is the bullish wave down. But honestly, I just need some confirmation that this is literally the play. But yeah, my target for now is we're going to literally sweep these lows of 34,000, 35,000 levels minimum. So we're going to go here first, bounce, come back down, sweep these lows, and then if this forms literally the 5-edge structure here, and if this forms like a 5-edge structure, yes, definitely I'm going to long the shit out of it. It's like I'm not going to wait for 32,000 sweep. I'm just going to market long. That's it. Okay, even we're gonna close our hedge that we have from 44.8 for our 34k longs. We're just going to close our hedge and let our literally let our long start playing out there. So practically, this is going to be a very challenging opportunity for each and every one of us, and we don't want to miss this because this is absolutely going to be the last move. So basically, we just have to be very accurate in finding the USDT dominance. Once you master the USDT dominance charts and you find a perfect bottom or top, whatever, I think it is absolutely going to go according to the plan. Just give me a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Just give me 1 minute. So guys, that's what I was trying to say here is, uh, practically we just have to just get this count right. Once we get this count right, we're just definitely going to, master this move on BTC, and we're just going to play this big move on the BTC, which is going to come. You guys don't even imagine. It's just going to be very big. Now the question is, there are two things that are coming in my mind is when we are getting very closer to this kind of move. Of course, there's kind of a big fear in the market again, induces the fear, and it's like forming like a big range. And what people are going to expect is they're going to expect a breakdown like this because that's exactly how the BTC should play, and they're going to target the 25k lows because that's exactly the accumulation is happening. So practically, this is very ideal case that we are literally, it's a 1:1 extension of this move, which is going to be like somewhere around these levels, yeah, somewhere around 26,000 to 27,000 to 25k levels. I think this is pretty much interesting at this. So practically, people are going to target 25k heavily. They're going to literally shout 25k. They're doing absolutely go nuts when it comes to the, you know. And it's just coming to those lows actually again and just trying to hit these lows. But remember, I would like to play with the conviction on the BTC this time, and I'm literally going to monitor this move of the USD dominance. As soon as the USD dominance start hitting these levels, and I do bet the BTC is going to go for one more wave down and go here like this. What you would want to see here is, well, as soon as BTC goes down like this, let's say if it sweep this lows, goes here, and USD dominance pumps up and goes up to the levels of 5.08%. As soon as we go, we start buying. It's like buy every fucking dip of the coins you can get it. All the coins, not only BTC, we start buying, and we will strategically place our bets. Our bets on this time on the BTC is going to be very strategic. We're going to give 50% weightage to the BTC and 50% to alts. So practically, our money should be in 50% in BTC on the spots. I'm going to start buying all the spot bets. Just going to right now, I am 98% USDT of the spots because I already have a 1:1 hedge. So on this for the BTC spot that I bought at 34K, so as well. So I'm just having a perfect hedge as well. So practically I am currently having that 98% USDT so as to just go in the market with aggressive buy when BTC comes at those levels. And I would what you as a trader, what I would want to see. What you would want to see is BTC. So what you would want to see is USD dominance comes here, and USD dominance. Just have a small retrace. 1 second. As a trader, what you would want to see is that USD dominance. Has goes up like this. It goes up like this, and reject here, accumulate, and one more push up on the USD dominance, a breakout and a fake breakout for sure because it's going to be the final wave 5. What I'm estimating is going to be like because this is like 1, 2, 3, okay, or maybe like this is not 3 and be like okay 1, 2, and this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, this is triangle is going to be 4 and 5, a fake out, and then we start dumping on the USD dominance, come back down to these levels, get to 3.721. That's where our bull run starts on the USD dominance. That's where our bull run starts. Okay. So what you would want to see here is this is the perfect count that I have on the USD dominance. So what you would want to see is, as a trader, what I want to see is BTC goes down like here and USD dominance pumps up back like this. If BTC again reaches the levels of 37K levels from here with a very nice bounce, or even can go to $38,000 levels, but I would not like to see that big bounce, or maybe like yeah, that bounce would be nice at 30,500. But the USD dominance is just going to find the bottom, and USD dominance pumps here like this with a fake breakout, sweep this high, as a breakout. People are going to be very formal here, just goes up like this, and so what you want to see is that USD dominance making higher highs, but BTC from here is not making lower lows, just making higher lows or maybe equal lows. That would be our sign that BTC is literally bottom. I hope you guys get it. Are you guys getting it? Just give me a thumbs up. What I'm trying to say here is that USDT dominance makes higher highs and BTC makes higher lows and not lower lows, or maybe like even a double bottom would work for me. Are you getting it? Guys, are you getting it? Just give me a thumbs up if you're with me. Hello? I think I had discussed this thing few days back as well. What exactly I want USDT to do. You guys with me or not? Just give me a thumbs up, please. Looks like everybody's sleeping, huh? Thank you, Dorothy. Well, this is what my plan on the BTC. I think we're just going to buy this BTC, and I think this is absolutely going to be the best buy in my opinion. I can be wrong as well, and we literally dumped so hard, and but I want to play this. I want to play this long. I want to play because I have a plan since October. If you remember, I have a plan since October that BTC is going to play similar something like this. Since October, I posted my Twitter, I posted my corner. The BTC is definitely going to do something like this. Will long is going to do something like this. Come back down, accumulate, and then pump. That was my plan. So this is not the time for me to change my course and go out of the plan. I'm just going to stick with my plan till it invalidates. I'm just going to play this. You know, I'm literally going to stick with my plan. That's it. Whatever the guys want to say, whatever happens in the world, like war or whatever, I don't care. I'm just gonna stick with my plan. I would be happy to be wrong this time. Would be very happy because that is going to be the learning for me actually. You know. So practically, what I would want for the market is just want this dip and just play the that fucking. Look at this scenario. Look at this moment on the 4 hour chart. Have your eyes, have your mind set on this chart. What I'm saying is have your sights set on this chart. Okay? Have your cost set on this chart. This is the dump, and we are in the accumulation phase. We did not make higher highs with the lower highs. Okay, what you would want to see is BTC goes down here, we start buying it from 34,500. This is going to be an absolute bullish time. Now you have this thing in your mind. Remember, okay, this chart, this drawing, just have it in your mind. Just click your picture in your mind. Keep this in your mind right now for just 1 minute. You know, 1 minute. Just have this for 1 minute. Okay, just click it in your mind. Have 1 minute. I'm going to show you a very interesting thing. Okay, very interesting, very interesting. Now let's go to the forwards chart. Have you just literally clicked this picture in your mind and just posted it somewhere, saved it somewhere in your a very nice memory? Okay, so that you remember it for like at least you need to remember this picture for like next 15 to 13 days. 15 to 30 days. Okay, after that you can forget about it. Okay, forget about it. So now let's go to the forwards chart. Okay, forget about this drawing now. I'm going to show you another drawing that's literally going to give you a goosebumps. So practically, yeah, BTC, you had down, retracement and down, and then pump, dump, and then we're not making higher highs but the lower highs. And exactly what we are doing is like, we were just like hold on for a sec, and what you will want to see here is going to be very interesting. That is go oh, and that is going to be like here. So practically, it's oh. So practically what you want to see is now let's go to the 1 hour chart so that we have the proper. Come on, let's go to the 1 hour chart. What happened? Holy shit! Why my kilobyte per second went just to zero? What happened? What happened to the network? And out of nowhere, it suddenly starts dropping to 10,000 kbps. Wow. Out of nowhere, out of nowhere, it just start pumping to 10,000 kbps. So let's go to the 1 hour chart. And what you are seeing in front of your screen is we are forming a very nice range kind of a structure on the BTC. Well, look at this structure, ladies and gentlemen, where you're going to see that we had a nice form like cup, and then we had a dump, and that is we are making not higher highs, but the lower highs forming like some sort of a nice triangle. People are going to expect like a descending triangle kind of a structure. And what we did is we just hold this line, pump it up, again dump, and then start reversing. You look at this structure, you got it like this, 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 this. We go down here, accumulate, and pump. How do you find how are you you know how literally this is so looking very similar to me the accumulation that we are having it. The only problem is the USD dominance. You just need to control and have a proper idea of the USD dominance, guys, and it is going to be awesome for you, everyone. Trust me, I'm not kidding. The BTC, what you would want to see on the lower term time frame is If you want to long here, long at your risk. I'm not going to say that you are to long. I'm not going to play in style as well. I'm going to play the big swing. That's it. What you would want to see on the BTC is the dump. You want to see these levels go down here, and the bulls comes here, and they literally bounce again they hold the levels like this. They just don't want to break these levels. They just hold it. 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 And we just wait for 32 to come, 30 to come, and out of nowhere this fucking 30 don't come at all. How cool will that be? But we just hold these levels. That would be awesome. It's like when I see BTCs holding these levels like a rocking rock, like a big rock. I think I'm going to go so aggressive buy on the BTC. Like I'm just going to buy everything. That's it. And would be like just hold it here, hold it here, hold it here. And it's just going to bounce like this one more time. And sorry, not here one more time, but like this one more time. So we are in the right now. Practically, we just lose these levels. We don't bounce at all. They don't bounce at all. Accumulate, 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 and again bounce. Sweep with these highs, come back down, accumulate, accumulate, accumulate. And people are going to just pray for BTC to break this level. And this is the point where it will be game changer. BTC don't make lower lows, but USD makes higher highs. USD dominance make higher highs, and BTC don't make lower lows but just higher lows, and we just go all in the BTC and alts, and we go for it. We turn our challenge from spot to the futures and go 10 times leverage on the BTC long, and we just let it this shit right to 75K, and we're just going to make like $30,000 from that longs. Trust me. So it's like I don't normally see the process on the weekly. I always place daily. Weekly is going to be like the big levels. So practically, it's slightly going to have some lagging. So basically, I normally play H4 and daily. That's it. I don't play weekly. I don't even look at the what do you say monthly as well. No. I only see weekly and daily. When you are an investor, you should be watching weekly. It's like it's just going to give you an opportunity where it might come back down to the levels. But I think we are going to get one last opportunity for BTC. And guys, don't panic. Trust me, don't panic. This time, I just want the whole WWG to literally buy and long the baby long at 34K. We shorted 47 twice and made a nice money. This time, I just want we guys to together long the shit out of it and literally make it to the 75K. Let our I would be happy to be wrong, guys. Definitely, you know. I would be very happy that I would be wrong. That it literally dumps to 25K and you're wrecked. I would be very happy that it dumps on us. I would be. But inshallah, that won't happen. This is what I believe. And this was my plan, primary plan since long. And I'm just playing with the how time frame moves actually. So practically this coincides perfectly and this goes with my plan with the USD dominance. Also goes with my plan with the gold that we are going to have that one more pump of the gold to 1990 to 2000, levels. Look at the gold plan that I laid out a few days back. A perfect Adam and Eve, perfect. I would like to see it going to 886 Fibonacci levels. That would be awesome. Like 2030, and I'm completely. I have orders on gold for selling from 1990 to 2030. It's like exit. That's it. Even if it wants to go to 2077, I don't care. Trust me. That is my perfect exit on the gold. Perfect. Perfect. That is my perfect exit. I'm not going to be greedy. I know my target on gold is here, 2,300, 2,200. But I just want to play with, the levels that I have in my mind. The gold is going for like this. It's going to sweep this highs, goes to 1990, and 1990 I have like 50% of my sell orders in the gold, and I'm just going to sell all my paper gold that I have of Reliance, Tanishq, whatever you have it. I'm just going to sell all. Also, I'm going to close my longs that I have on gold with 10x margin that I'm playing it, and I'm just going to literally close it, book profits, exit, and run. I'm going to close 100% there. I'm not going to even wait it actually. I'm going to buy gold here. Here, when BTC and everything tops out, I'm going to buy gold here. This is my buying zone for gold. Either I buy here or I buy here. I bought gold almost at these levels. I'm writing the loans, and I think I will be exiting these levels. I won't wait for the perfect 2030 as well. But 2000 is a very psychological number for the gold. So I think reaching 2000 would be like a disaster for gold and just pumping very hard, which would also mean the market is going to have some, awesome reaction. Silver is one of my biggest bags compared to gold. Actually, if you really ask me, you look at the long silver. I just long I gave few days back as well. I'm writing it. This was my entry, 22.761, and my target for the silver is something like this. I think this looks pretty much insane that silver is just in the reaccumulation phase, and I do think that silver minimum target is 35.3. What I would like to target is like 41.5 levels, which is going to give me like 82% gains. And why do I think that silver is going to outperform gold by 150%? Because gold can still pump like 10%, but silver from here can pump another 100%. That gives you more weighted on the silver actually, more weighted on the silver. My target on the high term time frame of the silver is going to be, my plan on silver is something like this. You would want to see $60 when past that. So if you see the $60 is like a big game actually, but I would like to play levels. I'm just going to exit my silver at 41 to $44 levels, and then probably when gold start coming back down, silver reaches the level 36.6. Going to rebuy silver again and on these levels, and just going to have that stop loss, and then I'm going to play the 127 levels of 100% movement. That's how I'm going to play. That's my plan actually, basically with the silver actually. So right now I'm riding longs on the silver actually with 10x margins. So yeah, I think NQ also is looking great actually. I think as soon as this war over, the war is going to be the catalyst for BTC to pump. I can give you in writing. Note it down, or this video, of course, is going to be recorded. I do think the war is going to be the catalyst. Okay, the word catalyst for not only the BTC but the all markets to pump and gold to dump very fucking hard. So Nasdaq is going to have one more sweep of these lows along with the BTC, and then as soon as the war, I think the war news that whatever it can be, like Russia won it or maybe whatever surrender or whatever, I don't care. As soon as the war is over, I think the war is going to get over here at this level. The global markets start pumping so hard, so hard. It's like, you know, everybody is going to be like, what the fuck? They literally sold the news of the for the war, and it started pumping like hell. I mean, I don't know what to say. You know, exactly. Never waste a crisis. What they say, right? Mm. Mm. Good morning. Orange. Do I have orange? So basically, never waste a crisis is what they say, right? Perfectly. That's what they say actually, and that's what the saying is actually. And I do agree with the saying as well. This is what I'm looking for is like a BTC on the hard time frame. Yeah, I think this for the scalp we have to just pretty much wait for it, guys, and we just have to literally play over once when the time is right. I'm damn sure we're going to make it. I'm damn sure. Inshallah. Look at the total; it's perfectly playing the plan. A very nice fake out, trap everyone. The bulls were trapped, and what happened? Woo! Done. So total is perfectly going as planned as well, and this might be like ABCW, ABCX, and we're going for the 1:1 extension to $1.4 trillion, which means alts are going to get wrecked. Alts BTC dominance is going to pump, and alts are going to have some tough times. You mentioned my tweet. You know my tweet. What did I say? Given two options. Okay. What did I say? Given two options. Given two options. What you would want to see. If you have two options, what you would want to see. It's like either I sell my NFTs and also sell my USDT and I buy when Ethereum goes to 2000, or I just hold it. I know that Ethereum is going to go under 2000 for sure, inshallah. 1.4 trillion is going to be the very nice move on the total, where it absolutely gives chilies to everyone. And what happened is we start this veg, what you're watching, is going to pump so hard. It's going to be awesome. It's like, it's just like accumulation is happening. A total is in a big correction at this point, which means that the total is almost doing like a W, X, Y, X, A, B, and C, Z. And this is going to go for, ladies and gentlemen, well, you have never heard it, but I'm going to say that we are going to pump about $2.9 trillion, which means that we're going to go for minimum target of three to $3.3 trillion, just a week actually. Don't expect it to go to $6 trillion. People are going to shout, we're going to 10 trillion, we're going to 5 trillion, whatever. You know, just don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Don't ever listen to them. Okay? Are you guys able to hear me properly, or you are hearing some double voice? Because I just realized that my mic was not mic pin was out, so probably I just probably inserted it in the laptop actually. Are you guys able to hear me? Mm-hmm. Cool. So there's no double voice, right? It's okay. Cool. So basically, I think total looks absolutely insane. Similarly, total three. Let's look at this total three. I mean, this is going to be the best shot I can ever have. It like just go for one more dip down to 500 billion, and we might go for the final wave five. It's going to be like A, B, and C. Look for the daily as well. It's an absolutely A, B, and C for yeah, A, B, and C, and then others are going to pump nicely for the 1.2 to 1.3 trillion dollars. And after that, we're going for the bear market, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to say this, but we are going in the bear market. Yes, definitely, we are going there. We're going there. So practically, this whole bull market thing from here that we started is going to end here, and that is going to be the first phase of the bull market, and then we're going to start the gray phase of the bear market, which is going to be somewhere around 300 billion to maybe even go to 223 billion, and that is going to be an absolutely WXY move for the BTC. It's going to be the W for the sorry X, like a small bounce, and Y like this. We just go here. A WX is going to be, in my opinion, we just dump so hard a pump, and we form a nice triangle kind of a structure on the descending triangle. A dump like here. No, sorry, the descending triangle is not would not be like this. So we're just going to form a descending triangle kind of a structure, and just dump like this for the WXY move, and finish this whole bear market thing before 2024 and 2023. and we find our floor around the levels of 190 to 200 billion dollar, 190 to 200, these levels, and you have a very big liquidity pool here. So I think this is going to be the big buy when it comes here, and then we go for another cycle where oils literally go from $200 billion to 2.5 trillion dollars in the next bull run, and that is going to be very, very, very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. I think the bear market is going to be like before the next halving is going to happen, because the next halving cycle happens and we're going to come like in 2024. So I think by end of 2023 we start where the correction will be very fast, very quick, and it's just going to be happen very quick. Like it won't be slow blade. The bear market won't be very slow. The bears are very strategic. They're just going to literally go for the bear market. Like Michael Saylor is going to go so nuts when saying BTC goes to $13,000. I don't think he will be able to survive that dump actually. I don't think so. The only thing I feel about him is if he literally don't hedge his positions at 70, 75K, or maybe even sell 50%, I think he's going to be very bad position, honestly, if you ask me. Even if he's building for like 10 years, the 2 year of this cycle would be like a big disaster, for him. 13,500 to 10K levels. A big to 9,900 is also likely. But 13,500 would be awesome levels, trust me. It's like he can't liquidate because his commitment to pay off is in 2028. So he's just going to hold it. Maybe he might be looking for some funds, but the problem is he might not get the funds because his balance sheet would be negative. His current assets would be negative. Is well, not negative, but his current assets would be less than one. His liquid ratio would be less than 0.5, which means that he is not having much liquidity on hand. You know, of course, if I'm alive, inshallah. We are not literally here to, so uh, we are not here to just focus on the bear market. We are here first to long the shit authority to can just play the big longs to 75, and then we prepare for the bear market, ladies and gentlemen. Not here. Bear market is like what I've experienced in the bear market. This bear market is going to be very different with the way the bull market was different. I think the way the bulls have become very smart than last time. I think bears would have become very, 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 very smart. Of course, it's not going to be easy. Not at all easy. Uh, yeah, actually, my network went down slightly. Now, one of these shots I gave few days back, maybe 2 days back, was Atom. I'm perfectly in that shot, and I'm making a huge money on that shot. I know that Atom is topped out. Phone, what did I mention about phone? Don't FOMO, and perfectly playing out the plan, guys. It's like that was a perfect shot in the Atom, you know. That was the perfect shots in the atom. I like the sweep is A, B, C, and it's like I think this is the levels where you would want to see atom pumping. I mean, I think I would like to see one more push up on the atom, maybe a retest, and then that would be great. So I might take some profits off the table. But the way BTC is looking, oh sorry, but the way BTC is looking is an absolutely, absolutely not great actually at this point. The way BTC is looking. So I might just write my atom shorts, might not even TP actually. And it's like almost down from the entry, like 14%, you know, 14% on the atom short. Literally, the atom looks amazing. Atom short is given over like 2 days back.
So practically, I think I would like to see definitely that that we are. I honestly would like to see that one more dip on the BTC. So I think the lower term time frame plan on the BTC is going to be. This is the last thing I would want to discuss for now. My lower term time frame plan for the BTC is this. This is absolutely the lower term time frame plan of the BTC. Would like to see a retest of weekly opens, a small bounce, and then again dump, 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 along with the USD dominance pump. So, and then that's where I would like to. That's what I would like. Have a nice um, trade on the BTC longs. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what I have, and I have a nice weekend. I honestly don't see any issues on. I don't see any opportunities on the weekend unless a long opportunity might come, just like a V-shaped recovery. But Gala. Now let's discuss about our Gala. You know, buy that we literally bought in the Bybit. I think Gala, I missed it, guys. I wanted to get out this, but it literally pumped up to 0.237. A slide of like, from my buy, it came up like 1.6%. I would have exit. But anyways, this looks to me like, a very, this was a retest that I wanted it badly. And shit, I missed it actually. What you would want to see. I mean, this was a very nice retest. I think this is like wave 4 here in the Gala, and I think we're going to most likely dip it again to 0.20. So I think we just have to get out of the Gala. Actually, I will just posted my update. I think it's pretty much looking great. Similarly, Mana as well. I'm looking to long mana. The long on the mana would be, in my opinion, would be these levels, which is going to be 1.856. So practically, mana is will be a great buy for me. Gala would be a great buy. Sand would be awesome buy for me. I think I'm going to play the metaverse. Definitely. Sand, everybody was bullish here. What I mentioned, we exit, take profits, and run. And Sand is literally going nuts. We are looking, we're sweeping the 1:1 extension. We're already sweeping. We are not holding here. So what you'll want to see, the Sand, what you would want, or what I would like to see on the Sand is a small LTF plan to play like this on this sand. You would want to see the 2.7 levels to be tested on the sand. You lose these levels and we go nuts. So I think the metaverse is finishing its wave 2 slowly and gradually, and we start buying the metaverse. I think Gala would be a nice exit. Definitely, I'm just going to sell my Gala definitely for here. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks a lot. This was a live session from my end, and have a nice weekend. Probably uh, it's not in the bear market. Not in the bear market. Shorting at these levels, I think we just have to wait for now. Shorting here would be like because your funding is negative, so it's like just wait for a little bit before shorting. Now, we will be looking for longs, not shorting. Even for a scalps, we would be looking for scalps because there is a very high probability that we might just have some squeeze up and then down actually. So because we are in the weekend, it's going to be the liquidity hunt. So just wait for a bit, okay? Have a nice day, and we're going to connect probably tomorrow. Bye bye. Thank you.